What's going on, my brother? Today is March 24th, 2025, and this is your heart medicine for the day. So here is the card we pulled, and what this card is speaking to is the ways in which we operate out of fear of self. So many of us have been taught consciously, subconsciously by society that who we are is something to fear, that who we are, especially in our gifts and our power, is something to fear because others are afraid of our gifts and our power. We're told our uniqueness, our talents, our quirkiness are things that we should suppress and shouldn't show or demonstrate, or we might be rejected or hated or not find belonging. But none of that is, of course, actually true, but it's something that we are taught by the world. So the medicine for today and the practice that Spirit is inviting all of us into is to support us in identifying the parts of ourselves that we might be pushing down out of fear, and to begin to see them in a different, higher light. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit down and get a piece of paper, or you can do it on your phone as well. And I want you to make a list of all of the qualities or aspects of yourself that you hide, right? Or maybe you don't show to everybody because you're concerned about what they might think. So, maybe you're somebody who can be really silly, but you don't like to show that because you don't know what everybody's going to think. Or maybe you're an artist, you're a creative, but you don't share your work with anybody because you're fearful of what might happen. Or maybe you're a really powerful truth teller, but it's something that you suppress because it's something that people have criticized before. Or maybe you are somebody who has a very dominant and sort of loud presence. And again, it's something you've learned to suppress because people didn't respond well to it. So I want you to make a list, whatever those qualities or aspects of yourself are for you. Make that particular list on the left-hand side, okay? And then on the right-hand side, I want you to reflect on how might that particular aspect of you be utilized in a positive way by Spirit, by God, by the ancestors, okay? So for instance, let's say you're an artist, but you don't share your work because you think it's too weird, right? How might Spirit actually utilize weird, quirky art, right? Well, you might say, oh, well, my art might be the kind of art that actually speaks to weird, quirky people who often don't feel seen either, right? Or let's say you're like, I have a really loud kind of personality and a lot of people don't like it. Well, how might Spirit use that loud personality, right? Spirit might use that in order to bring attention to a particular problem or issue in the world. We need loud, charismatic people to make noise about stuff that isn't good, y'all. If everybody sits around quiet and reserved, there isn't attention being brought to the things that need to be important. Now, everybody doesn't have to be loud and all that kind of thing because everybody's not called to do that. But we do need those people. Every single quality on this planet is important in some way. We just got to find the way that Spirit is wanting to utilize it. And that's true for you. Every aspect of you has a purpose. Why would God create you with any aspect of you being useless or unimportant or in particular of no value and worthy of criticism? God did not create you in that way. So every aspect of your personality, of your character has value and use, even if it's something that you want to grow or change about yourself. You can still want to grow or change or polish something about yourself and still see its value. One of the things that's important to do as well, and you can do this once you make the list on the left side, if you're a little bit unsure about, okay, well, I don't know how God wants to use this or how God could potentially, go ahead and ask God, right? What is your will for this aspect of myself? And then pay attention to your life, because Spirit's going to answer in your life. Spirit's going to show you somebody else who has that quality and show you how Spirit is using them in that way. So that's a practice I do a lot, where I just ask Spirit, if I don't know something or understand something, I ask Spirit, just show me in my life, allow me to see it, live and in living color. All right. So that's going to be your practice for today. If nobody has told you today, my brother, I love you. You are so important. You are so essential. Every aspect of you, every aspect of your heart has divine value. Divine value. And just because you don't understand or know what that is yet doesn't mean that it doesn't have divine value. And just because other people don't understand it, or other people are afraid of it, or other people are jealous of it, or whatever it might be, doesn't mean that it's something that you need to suppress. Bring it to God, bring it to Spirit, bring it to the ancestors, and invite them to show you, to tell you what it is in this life that you are meant to do with the divine beingness that you are, my brother. I love you so much. Peace.